Hey, my friend, Crystal here. Do you ever feel guilty for working on your creative projects? Or have you ever said to yourself, oh, I really want to be working in my art journal right now, but I have to do my husband's laundry, or I really should be spending more time with my family? If so, then you're not alone. I have heard this from so many of my other fans, and I myself have felt this guilt in the past. And it's no good for anybody. It's not good for your life, it's not good for your overall happiness, and it's not good for your relationships. And I'm going to give you a really quick tip on how to get rid of this guilt for good in just a minute. But I want to dig deeper into how this little feeling of guilt can be so damaging to your life. When you let this guilt consume you, you start to beat yourself up. And when you're beating yourself up every time you begin a creative project, how do you think that's going to reflect in your art? And on top of that, having this guilt and beating yourself up is sending a subconscious message to yourself that spending time creating, doing what you love, is not important. How do you think that will affect your overall happiness in life? What's more is if you don't address this guilt that you're feeling, even if it's just a fleeting thought of, oh, I should be doing X, Y, and Z for this person, or I should be helping my daughter out with her homework, if you let all of this consume you, it can lead to resentment. And obviously, you never, ever want anything to lead to this point because it can just destroy your relationships. So with the slightest hint of guilt, you need to be sure to nip it in the butt right away. And there may be many ways of doing this, but I'm going to share with you what has worked for me. And it may sound simple, but it's very powerful. All you need to do is create a schedule and stick to it. Take a look at your average day and map out when you know you're going to be needed, and decide on a time when it would be best for you to be creating. Maybe it's early in the morning before everyone wakes up, or maybe it's right after lunchtime, or maybe you're a night owl and want to create at night when everyone's going to bed. Whatever it is, block out that half an hour or an hour or even more, whatever you're comfortable with, and block it out and commit to it. Then let your family know that at this time, it's me time. And once you have that differentiating factor between family time and creativity time, you'll be able to give your 100% full attention to your creative works and 100% full attention to your family. Scheduling your creativity like this will not only get rid of your guilt, but it will minimize your distractions, and it will help you get into a creative habit that in and of itself has some really amazing payoffs that I'll get into in another video. But this is good stuff here. Take a minute today, take a moment today to just take a look at your schedule, map it out, and decide on a time when it would be best for you and your family to have that me time, have that creativity time set away for you every day. So commit to this, and you'll eventually see how this can impact your life and your art for the better. And remember what I said last week, how you learn something, you give it a try. So I want you to give this a try. And in the comments below, I want to see, when is your best time to create? When are you going to schedule in that time? Commit to it, write it down, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.